Welcome back. We are here to talk about the volume of everybody's favorite solid, the pyramid. We need to talk about its properties so that you can identify the pyramid. The main difference between a pyramid and the cylinder and the prism that we've talked about before is that a pyramid only has one base. But that base cannot be a circle. The base has to be a polygon. Now that base could be anything that's not a circle. It could be a square, it could be a rectangle, it could be a triangle, it could be an octagon, a hexagon, a pentagon. So we're going to have a situation kind of like we did with the prisms, where we could have different formulas in there. In the cylinder and the prism, we had rectangles, or maybe just one rectangle around the outside. With a pyramid, our faces are flat surfaces. This time our faces are going to be triangles that intersect at one point. And that point is called the vertex. This pyramid, I'm not completely sure whether this is a square or a rectangle. It looks like it might be square, but I don't want to assume that. So we're going to call this one a rectangular pyramid because that base is for sure a rectangle. When we talk about the height of the prism, we are talking about from the base of the pyramid to the vertex. This is the height we're going to use for the height of our pyramid. So, let's go find a formula. Volume of a pyramid is 1/3 area of the base times the height. Remember, capital B is the area of the base. We could have multiple different shapes for the bases. We went through them a minute ago. So I don't want to put a specific formula in there. The huge difference that you have to get used to on this one is making sure that you always include the 1/3. Don't forget that piece. So we'll go find some. I need a flat base and a pointy vertex. Here's one. I'm going to identify my base. So there's my base. And I'm going to identify the height of my pyramid. My height goes from the vertex down to the center of the base, and it makes a right angle. So the height of my pyramid is 5 miles. So volume is 1/3. Don't forget the 1/3. Now this time our base is a triangle. That means capital B is going to be 1/2 times the base of the triangle times the height of the triangle. Well, I know the base and the height of my triangle have to make a right angle. Here's my little right angle symbol. So I'm going to use 3 as the base of my triangle. And I'm going to use 4 as the height of my triangle. Well, I know 3 times 4 is 12, and half of that is 6. So the area of my triangle is 6 square miles. That's what I'm going to use for my capital B. So my capital B is 6. My blue height, the height of my pyramid, was 5. Plug it in the calculator if you need to. 6 times 5 is 30. And 1/3 of 30 is 10. So the volume of our triangular pyramid is 10 cubic miles. We'll go see if we can find another one. Oh, here's one that's a little bit different. This one is different because this time they give us a square base. I know it's a square because they tell me that the lengths of the sides for the base are each 3. I'm going to find the height of my prism, or my pyramid. I know to look for the little right angle symbol. So 5 yards is going to be my little h. That doesn't look like a 3. Whoops, I don't want to do that yet. My big B for area of the base, well, that means I need the area of a square. Well, I know the area of a square is length times width. That's going to be 3 times 3. So big B is going to be 9. So I'm going to use the 9 in place of big B. And I'm going to put the pyramid's height, 5 yards, in place of little h. 9 times 5 is 45. And 1/3 of 45 is 15. We're measuring in yards, so this will be yards cubed. Let's see if there's another interesting one. They all look like they are a different variation of these same 2 problems. So we are going to leave it at that.